what's up, guys? It's Clint. I'm back for another episode of Versus. Woo! What the hell's wrong with Clint? He has a hat on and he's acting weird. Yes, we've been doing the news. Clint likes everything news, and now we're here to do Versus. So after a little technical difficulties, we've got it all sorted, and boy, am I ready to party. But before I can do that, I want to show you what movies we got going. We got Carrie versus Firestarter. Two of my favorite scary girls. Oh yeah, but let's get some people in the house. Who do we got today? We got
Hello.
Yeah,
Am I in the background here?
you're in the back. You're sitting in the back, the second row.
Yeah.
Got to move you over a little bit. There we go.
And I'm named Michael.
No, you were last week. Your name this week is Aaron.
Hey.
Hey,
Ron.
AA.
Hey, Ron.
It's amazing
Boom.
how wrong people get that. So
Is it AARON?
you got it.
Yeah.
You did it.
I was going to spell it with an E, but
Do not do that to me.
man, well, it's good to be back. I feel like we haven't been on in forever, and it's good to be here. And this week we're talking about Stranger Things. What's the matter, Curtis?
Little bit. I'm doing,
Yeah.
I'm doing my De Niro.
That's pretty good.
Little bit.
A little bit.
Hey. I don't know, a little bit.
You look like a Ray Liotta is really what you look like right
Yeah,
now.
which we should have a
R.I.P.
rest in peace Ray Liotta moment. We didn't get to do that on the other show. Man, I'm a big fan of Ray Liotta. I don't know about you guys, but yeah,
Is gross looking. His close-ups and his spittle and but
what are you talking about?
he's usually sweaty and spitting in most stuff, and it's
So-
gross.
so-
I
but
mean, I'm not
respect
trying
him.
to make out with the guy. I just like he's
Thank you for
awesome.
comparing me to him. Thanks, Aaron.
Yeah.
You're
for
gross.
just,
Yeah.
like-
No, you're welcome.
I mean,
Wow. Boy, that
guess
escalated
so.
quickly. Yeah.
No, you look like a young, bold, strong Ray Liotta. How about
you look
that?
like a young, bold, strong, gross person, is what you just said, basically.
Y'all need to
All right.
quit. Honestly, okay, I'm gonna take my time to talk about Ray Liotta. I first saw Ray Liotta when I saw Goodfellas, and I fell in love with that movie, and it's still one of my favorite movies. And pretty much anything that I've seen since that's had Ray Liotta, I said, "Hey, it's Ray Liotta!" I get excited every time I see him. It doesn't matter if it's a big pile of crap movie. If Ray Liotta's in there, I go, "Hey, it's Ray Liotta!" Like he pretty much was like a benchmark of quality. It's like, you know what I mean? He's like it's like a BMW logo. It's like, that speaks for a quality, finely crafted German automobile. And that's what Ray Liotta was for movies. Anytime I saw Ray Liotta, I knew there was going to be some level of quality. I really appreciated his contributions to acting and everything else, and I just always liked Ray Liotta. So anyway, he was 67. That's not super young to go, but it's not super old to go. He went out right in the middle, and he died while he was I think he was taking a nap. He was in his trailer where he was on set making a movie. So I'm glad he was doing what he liked or what he loved. And
What do they say? They say he's a good bad guy, right? He always
He's a
plays
very
bad
good
guys,
guy, yeah.
and
Yeah.
we love him for that. And
Yeah, for sure.
R.I.P.
yeah. So cheer, air horn for Ray Liotta. I even liked watching him eating his own brains. It was great.
That's the creepy one. That's where I was introduced, I think.
That is the creepy
Ugh.
one. Well, let's talk about these movies that we're talking about. They're both remakes. Both are remakes. We're going to talk for. Let's start with. What do you want to start with? Well, let's see what the chat says real quick.
Oh, Smoking Aces.
Oh.
I was
by the
getting
way,
Versus
great
with
movie.
Charles, says Mel. Oh, whoops. Went to Facebook.
It's okay, versus withdrawal is a real thing, Mel. Versus
That is-
withdrawal is a real thing.
It is
It
real.
exists.
It is real.
Thank you, Level at 80.
I first heard of Ray Liotta when Stewie insulted his Hollywood girlfriend, saying she looked like him. Yeah, he also says that Sarah Jessica Parker, she looks like a foot.
Looks like
It's just the fucking funniest thing to say about somebody.
I love this next comment. Smoking aces? Hell yes.
Yeah.
I agree with JB. However, I would say No Escape. I loved No Escape, and it's like an under the radar.
I don't know if I ever saw that.
I don't know what that is.
Dude.
No. I've not seen it.
Ray Liotta, they basically, it's like Australia all over again, but they take Ray Liotta and all these bad guys and they stick them on an island because that's the new prison now, and they're just like,
That's a 1994 movie. Are you talking about the
oh yeah,
the 2015
Wow.
remake of No Escape
no, I'm not. I am not.
with Owen Wilson?
Oh my god.
No, but we have to
Hold
watch
on.
that movie now.
No, it's
We
just a
have
Ray
to.
Liotta-
I
No.
want to see
Oh
this.
no, that's it.
That's
That's
Owen
an
Wilson.
Holy
entirely
shit!
different movie.
We have a new versus gang.
No, wait, that's an entirely different movie. Wait, that's a good movie too. Wait, look, never-
Hold on. In their overseas house, an American family soon finds themselves caught in the middle of a coup, and they frantically look for a safe escape from an environment where foreigners are being immediately executed. That's called No Escape. And there's
2015.
another No Escape.
The No Escape.
This isn't going to be another versus.
That was an Owen Wilson drama.
Yeah.
Can you even imagine what that's like?
No, I can't. Okay, here's.
Wow, guys, just calm down. Man.
Wow.
All right.
Ooh, this looks intense. A soldier convicted of murdering his commanding officer is dumped and left to die on a prison island inhabited by two camps of convicts. No escape.
That's PUBG the movie. That's what someone said too. That sounds like PUBG the movie.
What the hell is PUBG?
What is PUBG?
All right, now we got to look.
That's a game.
It's a game?
Yeah.
PUBG is a game, apparently.
That ripped off No Escape.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. No
It's-
Escape's a
it's
badass movie. If
Fortnite.
you haven't
It-
seen it yet, like
PUBG is Fortnite. Before Fortnite came out.
Uh-huh. Is there a movie?
No, he's saying No Escape is basically PUBG.
PUBG.
The movie.
no,
The
PUBG
movie.
is basically No Escape.
There you go.
No Escape happened first, baby.
1994 precedent
And it's
right there.
it's an under the radar like Ray Liotta movie, and it's badass. Like they just dump him on this island, they got to take over.
Fortnite.
Exactly.
We
before-
should-
You got it.
Are we gonna do
Thank you,
No
JB.
Escape? Are we gonna do No Escape versus No Escape?
You should do that versus, right? You should really
is that,
compare.
is that
it.
happening? No Escape versus No Escape?
Is that Ray Liotta
Can.
versus Owen Wilson then?
Yes.
Like,
This is gonna be
That's
Ray
essentially-
Liotta will eat Owen Wilson alive.
All right, I think.
And then it's got Lance Henderson. And it's got.
Oh, really?
No Escape has got a
Good
Wow.
great
cast.
cast.
Cool. This is
I don't
gonna
know
be.
about No.
This might be the not this week, but next week we'll do that. This week we are doing E.T. versus Predator.
Next week, yeah.
One week from today, we're doing E.T. versus Predator. Following week,
We
we're
are.
doing No Escape versus No Escape.
Alien interaction versus alien interaction.
I was gonna say, who's the superior life form? Is it ET or is like Predator?
I don't know, dude. Once
superior
that
life
once
form.
that finger starts glowing, you
I
don't know.
know.
You don't know what's
what
gonna
does
happen.
he do? What does he do with
You
it?
don't know what's gonna
And the
happen.
Predator- and the Predator puts. Yeah, that's next week.
All right, we'll talk about that. So let's talk about Firestarter. All right, Firestarter, the remake, not the original with Drew Barrymore. That's an excellent film with really bad effects that are fun.
No.
The effects in that they're like when she would. I watched that too, and they were like fire, but she would shoot like missiles. It was really funny.
Little CGI.
Yeah.
Missiles.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was bad. This is before CGI, dude. There
Yeah.
was no computer making graphics back then.
They like dragged a picture of a flame from her finger.
That's what was happening. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what was happening. So the remake, there's a remake with Zac Efron. Ryan Kira Armstrong is the main character, the little girl. Sydney Lemon is Victoria, the wife. Michael Grey Eyes is
That is a
John
last name.
Rainbeard. Again, is John Rainbeard. This was a fun movie. Gloria Reuben's in it. It was a good time. There was a little cameo action from Kurtwood Smith, who you remember from that 70s show. It was a fun movie. So a couple desperately...
Red Foreman.
Yeah,
Yes.
Kurtwood Smith. I didn't even know that was his name.
A couple desperately try to hide their daughter, Charlie, from a shadowy federal agency that wants to harness her unprecedented gift for turning fire into a weapon of mass destruction. Her father taught her how to diffuse her power, but Charlie turns 11. But as Charlie turns 11, the fire becomes harder to control. When a mysterious operative finally finds the family, he tries to seize Charlie once and for all, but she has other plans. Holy smokes. See what I did there?
I was going to say 11.
Holy smokes.
Because also she reminds me of 11.
Of 11? Because she has powers. Man, you gotta love a kid that can see things, hear things, sense things with their mind, and create fire.
Mm-hmm. We didn't start the fire, but that little girl did. It's a fucking little girl. There you go.
That's how that song should go. You know,
Yep.
I was having a weird day. I started this movie, and then I went about my day, and then I was really pissed. And in my mind, I was thinking, dude, if I could start the fire, I would burn this place down right now. I was having a really...
Can we refer to it as going like Billy Joel on something?
Yeah.
Go full Billy
I was
Joel.
going to go full... I was gonna, full Charlie. Yeah, but this is a good movie. It was a fun movie. I remember the original from my childhood, and that was a creepy movie when I was a kid.
My like 6th grade teacher taught us that song, and we had a whole and taught it and had a whole guitar circle like every day we would sing. 6th, 7th, 8th grade teacher. Yeah, Billy Joel. That's the song we learned.
Man,
yeah. That's how I learned that song, is from my middle school teacher.
Next assignment, it's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine.
Oh.
Dum,
Yeah.
dum, 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 dum. Let's see here. I was looking at the rest of the cast. I think we're good. I don't need to talk more about it. These movies aren't known for their cast. So let's talk about the other movie, and then we'll get into game time.
Which Carrie are you looking at?
The Carrie that I'm looking at is Carrie 2013, starring Chloe Grace Moretz and Julianne Moore, who is fantastic. Judy Greer's in it. The whole cast is good. This is a fun movie, and another movie that reminds you how shitty teenagers can be. Pretty much.
I don't need to be reminded.
You say you don't need a movie to remind us of that?
No. I'm a middle school teacher, so that I don't need any reminding at all.
Do you ever have any pig's blood at your school?
Surprisingly, no. I mean, that's kind of a big surprise for me. Like, no, not pig's blood, but
I also have to say, like, this and Carrie, the new Stranger Things episode.
I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, you haven't seen it, but no, there's a whole sequence there at the skating rink with the new Stranger Things where I thought it was going to go full Carrie.
Well, if it does, good luck. Good luck to them.
Yeah, no, it's 11.
Hey, no spoilers, dude. We haven't seen that yet.
I guess not. It's not even a spoiler. But...
Yeah. So, I was kind of not excited about watching this Carrie. To be honest, I was like, this is gonna suck.
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoyed this movie. Like, I thought it was fun.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you don't have to hide because they can see you back over there. Like,
I don't know. I don't want
check
to.
this
Should
out.
we be promoting Voodoo Ranger? Are you drinking on air?
No.
You'll fucking disgust me.
Soda, gross. I don't drink. But anyway, yeah, like this
Mine's
movie
secret.
was fantastic. Like it was really good. And I think you're the one who told me, Curtis, where you're like, yeah, except they decided to end it all of a sudden. Like as it started, it was like, wow. And as the powers kicked in, it was like, wow, and it had a good build up, and it's like it was really shaping up to be a fantastic movie. Like,
well, that's what I was saying about Firestarter.
oh, I thought you were talking about Carrie.
No. Yeah, Firestarter.
I thought Carrie was good. Like, I really enjoyed Carrie.
It was closer to the book. It was definitely much closer to the book than the original was, but
Really?
it's just hard. Yeah. It did a lot more things than the original did, but at the same time, like, God damn it, Coal Miner's daughter. What's her name? I can't believe I don't remember her name. But the original Carrie. Yeah, no. She played Loretta Lynn in a movie, but she did such a spectacular job as being a weirdo and being beautiful at the same time. Like, and that's Sissy
Spacek. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
So she, in the book, she's just a weirdo, and it's not. She's kind of overweight, and it doesn't translate as well to the movie characters, but Sissy Spacek is like, she just does such a spectacular job of like, she seems like she feels hurt. She seems like she feels a real person. Whereas Christy Mortensen, or whatever her name is, Chloe Mortensen, like, you're a pretty girl pretending to be hurt. Like, you've been pretty your whole life. You're still gorgeous. Like, just like, I don't fall for it.
But she's also she's also raised.
If you're in high school,
she's raised altered environment, and that's different, dude. I know a lot of people. I know people that raised in some crazy environments. They don't get to put on makeup. They don't get to get dolled up. Like, she just learned what her period was. Like,
yeah, I know, and that's character. You're right. Yeah. But like, Chloe Mortensen, like, she's not weird looking enough. Like, Sissy Spacek was, I mean, she's beautiful. Like, she's a beautiful woman, but she's got enough like weird looking going on to be like, okay, I could get it. People would make fun of her. Chloe Mortensen, nobody's making fun of Chloe. Like, every guy is after Chloe Mortensen, whether she's that's what I'm saying. Like, and she's gonna run off with some guy, or she's gonna be the
it's like when a nerd gets cast, and it's clearly not like a nerdy looking individual.
It's like, it's Ryan Gosling. Let's cast Ryan Gosling as a nerd. It's like, yeah, okay, you could, or Ryan Reynolds, or any other Ryan that exists. Like,
they're all
doesn't matter. Like, yeah, they're just fucking good looking. And it's like, if you're good look, it's proven throughout history, like, good looking people have an advantage. That's just the way it goes. And like, everybody's awkward at that age, but some people just are able to be good looking at that age and just grow up to be good looking. Like,
she was 16 when this movie came out.
Mortensen?
Chloe. Yeah, Moritz.
Yeah, and she's still gorgeous.
Right?
I mean, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
She was in Kick-Ass, and she was like 12, and she like, and I'm not trying to be creepy, but she was a very beautiful person. She just is.
Oh,
no, she is
good actor. But
no, she
is.
She is a beautiful.
She's a good actor. She's a good actor as well. But I mean, but that's what didn't make it believable. Like, that's what I mean. Like, it.
You're saying they should have gotten an ugly person to play the part.
Or
not
an
even
interesting
ugly
looking person. There's such a
right.
thing as like not ugly, but interesting.
Yeah. Sissy Spacek is not ugly. Like, that's it. Like, she's a beautiful woman. Don't get me wrong, but like, she's got a weird enough look. Like, she's too ginger or something like that, and it's like, you could see people making fun of her. Chloe Mortensen, like, yeah, you're gorgeous. We get it. Like, no, like,
strong eyebrows.
Like, strong eyebrows, strong feature, like, and she's just beautiful. Like, that's what I mean. Like, even in Kick-Ass, not to be creepy, she was a beautiful person. Like, she's just a beautiful person.
Dude, you're creeping me out, man.
You.
What? Okay, then a young.
I'm really creeped out.
I mean, I'm sorry. Like, you can people recognize beauty. It's just a part of life. Like,
I know. I'm just kidding. No, look, I see. I totally see what you're saying, and I kind of thought that ahead of time, thinking she could have played. She could have played who would have been the actual prom queen. You know,
right.
the other
right. Yes.
She could. Let's look her up because
yes.
I know. I want to see what.
It's the wrong movie. Damn it.
Are we looking up Sissy?
No, we're looking up the cast, and we had Gabriella Wilde, who plays Sue Snell. Sue Snell's the one that's the
That's
pretty homecoming queen looking girl that ends up getting her boyfriend to go with her. She feels bad for how it went down. Chloe Grace Moretz could have played Sue Snell. She could have been the cheerleader, captain of the cheerleading squad person in this, but she wasn't. She was
yeah.
living under
Carrie.
an abused situation. She's pretty much abused by this mom.
And like that's the thing. The mom, like Julianne Moore, did a fucking great job. I'll
Absolutely
admit that. Like she did a great job. But like the mom in the original, and I don't know if it was the cuts or how they did it, but like when she was just like, "They say you're dirty pillows," and then that's the thing. CC Spacek being like, "They're not dirty, Mama. All women got them." Like just like it was just so pure and like she's like trying to explain and like there wasn't a scene like that. But I just like I don't know.
I mean,
like
they literally did the same scene. They did,
but it wasn't. Yeah, they did, but it wasn't as effective. Like it wasn't. It didn't hit. Like because that's what I mean. Everybody remembers that. Like like it's like there's no. I don't know. It just didn't hit the same way, and it was closer to the book. It did like because Carrie wrecked shop in the fucking book. She burned that whole fucking town down. And it was closer. Yeah, like
town wide.
Dude, you know what creeped me out? There's a part where Sue Snell's mom is picking up the dress from the cleaners and Julianne Moore's and she's over and she's talking to her and apparently the other people at the cleaners were gone and she's talking to her and meanwhile underneath the counter she's digging that stitch remover sewing tool. She's digging it into her leg and I was like, ah, like it was killing me. Like I was like, oh, it's creepy. People like cutting like that. It's like that's some crazy stuff, dude. That was giving me the willies. I was like, I can't handle this movie. This is much. But what was cool is when it finally hits the fan later on in the movie, and the telekinesis destruction starts. When it's time to like lift her mom up off the off the ground and tell her what's up and throw her in the closet and all these things. Like once her telekinesis kicks in, she's freaking badass. And like I really enjoyed that. And also how she dealt with the gymnasium full of kids and chasing down the car and all that. I'm like, dude, this chick's badass. Like I loved it. Same with the other show. The other go ahead.
No, and it's at the same time the Tommy in this movie was the Tommy in the original movie was the greatest American hero. Like he was just like he was so great, but the character wasn't fleshed out enough. Like Tommy in this movie was like he was just a dreamboat. Like he takes Carrie to the prom and he's like, oh, you look so great. Like he's complimenting her and he doesn't have to. He's like, but he's just really makes her night, and he's
a nice guy. He's
a nice guy. Like he's like, I don't understand what the problem is. Like, why everybody's so shitty to you? Like, I just want to be nice to you. Like, that's all I want to do. And in the scene and in the original, it just was a happenstance. Like the bucket hit him on the head and he fell over. Like it portrayed it much more like the book. In this one, like everything happens, and then the bucket hits him in the head. And she looks back and she's like. At first, she's like, "Oh my God, they embarrassed me! Like, everything's terrible." Blah blah blah. But then she looks back and she's like, "They hurt Tommy, like, who's been nothing but this whole." And that's as much as I love the Greatest American Hero, but like they portrayed that so well in this movie, and like there bits and pieces that that you could piece together, but like it just the performances. Well, we can get to that.
We'll get into that as the questions start. Now what about Zac Efron? I thought he was good. Like from being a young dreamboat himself, growing into a young man that's now old enough to play a dad. I thought he played that character well. You know what I mean? I'm used to seeing him play like a frat boy or something, and now he's playing a dad, and I thought he did well, and I thought it was cool. What'd you think?
Aaron, you want to go first?
No, go right ahead.
So I'd fuck the shit out of Zac Efron. I'm just saying, as a straight man,
Let's
as
pull
a
that back. Maybe not.
as
Go
a
ahead.
as a 15-year married for 15 years and been together for 20 years, been straight my whole life. I'd fuck the shit out of Zac Efron. So your whole pretty boy argument is out the window, Clint.
Oh boy.
Get that out of here. But he did great in this movie. Like he's just like a good. Besides the fact that you just want to see him on screen. Again, we already said beautiful people like they just do like they have an advantage. Not
Get,
that. not
get
that
him,
picture.
Curtis. Get him, Curtis.
Give me some of that.
Yeah.
He got that voodoo booty, baby.
Look at that. Look at that. You are good at that. This is what I look like on my off days.
Oh boy.
But
That's that.
you know.
Bobby. That's that's Zac Efron. He was the dad who would bleed.
That's
from,
not a good picture, Bobby.
No, it's
That's
not.
a
But he
good
would bleed
picture.
from the eyes when he used his. He was the dad.
He was the dad in the movie. Yeah.
Yeah, dad of the girl who basically is Drew Barrymore, but it's a different girl. Who was awesome, by the way. I thought she was really
He
good.
was-
I
yes.
really liked her when she would look down like this and like get
Mhm.
pissed.
Yeah.
She was good for that. You know what I mean? Like
sure.
that little girl, she hair blowing up.
Oh yeah.
Was really good. The mom was good. I thought, and I liked the guy, the guy who also had abilities that was hunting them.
That bothered me a little bit. But go ahead.
Native American guy.
Oh yeah.
He was kind of a weird, little bit generic in a weird way that like I would expect him on a show like Heroes. Remember Heroes? That
Right. Yeah.
that's like a guy they would pick to go hunting somebody who happens to have some weird abilities or something. It was a little generic, but at the same time, I liked him. What did you think?
I mean, so here's the thing: is that like so? First of all, with Rainbird, if anybody watching this movie wasn't like that should have been Danny Trejo, then you need to rewatch it because like like that should have been Danny Trejo playing that character. Now, again, too though, like that strayed from the book and from the original. Like it,
Can I ask a question? Is this part of the Spielberg, or I'm sorry, is this part of the Stephen King universe?
yes, well,
It is, right?
yeah, yeah.
I mean, I'm just
Firestarter,
looking for
yeah.
some sort of placement of these powers. You know.
Firestarter absolutely is. And the original was much closer to the book. This one strayed a good bit. However, in the first hour, that first hour of the Firestarter movie, like when I was watching it, I was like, why are all these negative reviews out there? Like I was like, I really don't understand. I don't get it. Like this is good. Zac Efron was good. The lady playing the mom was good. The little girl was good. Like things were going great. And then like that's the first hour. This movie is an hour and 30 minutes long. So they wrap this fucking movie up in the next 30 minutes and it just didn't work. Like it's like they're like, we got this good movie going here. Let's fucking wrap it up. Like it just didn't make any sense. Like I didn't understand what was going on. Like and then especially if you're watching the original, like the original is very good. It's closer to the book, and they have them trapped in the CIA CIA camp forever, and they're testing her and they're doing these things and stuff like that, and it gets a little. The original can get a little slow. Like I'm not saying you have to love the original, but it's closer to the book, and that's what happens. Like, and then but in this one, it's like, bam! Like I mean, literally, like it just went from like, man, this is good, and then in this movie, like within 30 minutes, and it was just like, understand why. Like if everybody's performance was good and everything was going great, and they were changing a lot of things. But again, if you make it work, nobody cares. Everybody will be fine with it.
Julianne
Like
Moore
in
is
the
so spooky too. If we're talking
Yeah.
about, I mean, that's the creepiest role ever for her.
well, yeah.
That's all I have to say. No, I was like, it's
All right.
nightmare fuel. Like,
Yeah. I think let's go to the chat for a second.
Bobby's blowing it up.
Curtis, why
Yes.
don't you answer some of these questions?
All right.
If you can.
If you can.
Yeah, so I took Clint and I went down the road, watched all of them again. I started the Fire, but I did rewatch Carrie. I did rewatch. I actually Firestarter, the remake of Firestarter. I didn't reread the books.
You watched all that stuff.
Yep.
I watched. I also watched the original Firestarter. After it was done, it came on next. I was like, I guess I'm watching this too.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
What year is the original Firestarter? 79
80.
or something? 80?
79 or 80, yeah.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Well, you want to go to game time? You want to start talking about answering some of these things?
Do it.
I'm interested to see what this
Let's
is
game
like.
time. All right. I was trying to slip over and make some other questions, but I might just have to do these verbally today. So, all right. Which movie had the best story? Oh shit! Hold on. I'm not back to live mode. There we go. Hold on just a second here. Boom. Which movie had the best story?
Aaron?
You want me to, I mean,
Yeah, go, buddy.
Firestarter is better. It's more interesting. There's more depth to it. Carrie is a coming of age horror movie, and sure, it's it's big, it's loud, but it's not that interesting when you step back and look at it. Firestarter, however, is much more interesting, in my opinion, of course.
Fair enough.
What do you think, Curtis? Which one?
Well, let me tell you why you're wrong.
And how you're wrong.
So Firestarter is great, and you can tell these are all early Stephen King stories, of course.
They're simple,
and so you can tell what he,
point.
and you can tell what he was thinking at the time, what he thought was scary to him, the unknown. And these things were unknown at the time. That's one of the reasons Firestarter didn't work necessarily, because the original Firestarter was right after American Ultra, like we were talking about. I don't know.
Oh, I haven't thought about that movie forever.
I don't even know American Ultra. What?
Wow. Like superpowers you're talking about.
Yeah, and Stephen King wrote it right after that, and the movie came out 10 years after that. So it was like there, and then so now, like with it being a little separated, some things are period pieces, like we talked about earlier. But at the same time, like you're right. Carrie is a coming of age story. Okay. Firestarter at the same time is as well, but it's not full of. That's I mean, she's not even fully of age yet. Like they worry about her creating a nuclear bomb, like, and she could, but it's not even fully there yet. Whereas Carrie is like in the movie, like if you follow it, like she's building her powers or whatever, and like just. I think
out on the table, and that's all it is. But with Firestarter, there could be more story there. That's why I say Firestarter is more interesting. The universe is more interesting there.
Fair enough. But go ahead.
It's tough, man. You got one where you got a little girl whose parents are hiding her from the government. They're on the run. They're going to a different place. The dad is using his own mind powers to get them to quit smoking, to make ends meet, just to survive. The mom doesn't like to use her powers, and they have to keep moving around the country. And if the little girl loses her shit, she could blow up a fucking school. Anywhere. So that's one. That's one, and then it starts happening. That's one story. Then the other story is a girl who has a super religious mom that verbally abuses her, locks her in a closet all the time, makes her do her prayers over the top. I grew up in a religious household, but this is like crazy. Mom cuts herself.
Are you about to side with me?
No, I'm not. And I'm not. And
what podcast are you listening to, buddy?
And the girl goes to school where, because of her upbringing, just like maybe in like Pennsylvania or somebody, you might have like a Mennonite or a Quaker or Amish person who keeps it simple, gets teased at school. This girl's going to school, keeps it simple. Anything she does, her mom loses her shit, throws her in her closet because she's a sinner and she's showing too much skin. So the idea of putting lipstick or anything is outrageous. She's forced to have a super simple existence with clothes that her or her mom probably made for her, and gets made fun of by a bunch of bullies at school. Has her period in front of the whole school, and
Doesn't know what the fuck is going
thinks
on.
she's dying, and then
yeah.
then finds out that she has powers, and all of a sudden is able to make her mom float, and then all of a sudden they tell her, or like, she has people being nice to her, and she starts to be made to feel like Cinderella, and gets to go to the ball and like treated well, and it turns out it's a giant prank, and even though it wasn't.
Yeah,
but
it wasn't.
it looks like it was a prank,
That little
and then
fucking
she
bitch.
murders everyone because they fucked with her, even though they weren't really doing that. It was actually supposed to be a nice gesture to make her feel okay, but then somebody who screwed it up made everybody get murdered, and then she does a whole bunch of mind stuff and kills everyone, including the people that poured the pig blood on her, and really badass. But on the other hand, the little girl lights everyone on fire and is able to do all kinds of badass shit, goes into this government facility and burns everybody to death. Dad finally uses his last ounce of mind control to force his daughter to kill him and burn everyone involved. Burn it down. The dad did that. The little girl didn't do that. He made her do that. This is a tough one, guys. This is a tough one, guys.
That's really hard. That is really hard.
They're two excellent stories. And here's the fucking problem. It's Stephen King, guys.
Yeah,
of course.
Two
Stephen King stories, so they're equally badass. This might be a draw.
No, but here's the deal. We're not comparing Firestarter, the Stephen King book, versus Carrie, the Stephen King book, or the original Firestarter versus
What's
Carrie,
the name of the
original.
show?
We are we are comparing.
Curtis, what does that say?
That's what I'm saying. Who had the best story, the remake or the remake? And when it comes down to it, like, the remake for Carrie was closer to the book, and it was pretty damn good. The remake for Firestarter, man, it started out so great, and then because like we were saying earlier, why are they picking on Firestarter? She doesn't have Wi-Fi. You don't have Wi-Fi. Oh, you suck. Blah 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 blah. Like, what? What do you?
Can I bring up?
And
a
why are you
third
picking on
story?
Carrie? Because your mother is a fucking crazy maniac, and then she locks you in a closet, and you think everybody's going to hell. Like,
I'm going for Carrie. I'm going for Carrie on this one because it's more fleshed out. It really is more fleshed out. Like they didn't dig deep enough with the other one.
Firestarter.
Yeah.
Well, have you ever seen the anime Elfen Lied?
No.
Elfen Lied. Most of it I haven't watched. The first episode.
What are you?
Shown? No. It is all about the first episode of Elfen Lied, the anime, because all of these
you really need to
shows-
watch this show that nobody else here has watched.
Well,
and
it
then I've
turns into
watched
kind of like a high
the
school
first
dating
episode.
show. It's weird, but the first episode is all that I've seen, and I've shown it to so many people. And the first episode is
You
so
should endorse
epic.
everything. Tires, fucking beer.
Elfen Lied. I gotta recommend it. Just
haven't
episode 1. I gotta
driven on
recommend.
them, but they're amazing.
Like, just episode 1 is basically, it is Carrie and it is Firestarter and it is 11 from Stranger Things escaping from her little laboratory. That is the first episode.
Carrie. That's Carrie.
It's
They're
Carrie.
taking-
Yeah,
yeah.
it is. It's so good.
So
I
there you
mean-
go. Carrie wins.
It's all sort of the same mental, like, girl growing up. I even want to specify what did you just?
I just snapped you out of existence.
Calm
No.
down, Thanos. Oh.
That's a good trick.
There it is.
Yeah. All right. So let's go to the chat on this one. Did the kids not know she had powers? On both accounts, they didn't until they did.
Till it was too
Till
late.
it was too late.
Right.
That's Melissa. You ask an excellent question, and that's one that I was going to make in a. That's one that I was going to make as a question. So we're going to make that the next question coming from Melissa. But first, we got to decide who had the best story. So
Yeah.
it's
Curtis.
it's Whisper Down the Lane with stories. Anime is awesome. You guys need to watch Legend of Vox Machina. Okay, let's.
What is that? Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so I'm voting for Carrie. What do you got, Curtis?
Carrie.
What do you got, Aaron?
Firestarter.
Firestarter. You lose.
Firestarter.
You lose, which gives you a big.
No.
All right. So we're gonna give Carrie an extra.
Bobby says
Oh, and
Carrie.
Bobby said Carrie too. So
I lose even
Bobby
harder.
says- Bobby's a
Yeah.
tiebreaker, baby.
Bobby is always the tiebreaker. So,
I've never lost so hard in my life.
Yeah. So
It
okay,
feels terrible. Are
so-
you making little icons?
yeah, that's the points.
Oh, that's cute.
They both start with 1 point, just because it's easier for my production. So now back. So
Look at
Melissa had an excellent question. Who would win in a fight? So I was gonna save this for later. We'll just do it now. And the winner gets a point. Who do you think would win in a fight?
So really, the question is like mind powers versus like fire manipulation, though.
Well, they both have mind powers. They
You-
both have telekinesis.
One has telekinesis. So,
See,
And
one is
Firestarter-
specifically a fire starter. One
but
is
no, but she starts
specifically
and
telekinesis. In my
no,
opinion.
in Firestarter, she starts working on her telekinesis because that was her mom's power, but her main power is pyrokinesis. But honestly, like Carrie, like
Who would get more carried away? You know, like who would
Carrie, of course. You said carried away.
right? It's like who has the lowest ceiling because they're not going to win, but anybody's potential power there is going to be the winner.
But I'm like Carrie already trained her powers. Like that's what I mean. Like so, we're going from the people in the movie. Carrie already trained her powers. The young lady in Firestarter did not. Charlie. But I mean, it's
Look at these questions. in
It's
chat.
tough. It's tough because the little one will just have a reflexive and like just incinerate everything,
But that's what I'm talking about. Who has
Well-
the lowest ceiling? That's why I'm saying if,
while the other one
you know.
could just fling her across like
right. That's what I mean. Like you can set me on fire while I'm beating you in the head with the TV next to you. You know, like
Yeah.
if Carrie knows what she's doing, like
I'm going
Like-
Carrie again.
We got some good comments in chat. by
We
the
got
way.
Carrie. Carrie says Bobby too. Bobby voted
Bobby
for Carrie.
says Carrie. Yeah.
Who would win a fight without their powers is an excellent question. And in that case, I'm definitely going Carrie.
Yeah, she's just bigger. What else?
Who
Carrie?
cares
What's
less
up?
about taking a life?
See, that's a great question.
Both of them, once they get pissed, it's over. But neither one of them.
They don't have any sympathy. You don't think?
Jedi says
Well, both of them do. Like, Carrie spared the teacher, and the Firestarter spared the
And that-
eagle
dude.
guy,
That's-
Rainbird?
Rainbird. Yeah,
and why. Like, if she killed your god, that's one thing that pissed me off about this movie. Because so in the original, he was like, you don't want to like Like in the original, he was like, you don't want to kill people. Like you don't want to use this power just to kill people. Like he made it explicit. Like this is not a
You
power where
could,
you just,
but you don't
yeah.
want to.
But in this one, he's like,
Are you talking about poor man's Kurt Russell? Her dad?
yeah, yeah. I was thinking Yondu from,
Oh yeah.
but like, and so it's but in this new one, he's like, you don't want to kill anybody because like you feel that it's like no, if he's hurting your family, you burn them to fucking death. And you burn them as slowly as goddamn possible.
Does he say
so they
that?
will never hurt you. No, I'm saying that's what I would
That's
say.
what you would say.
He's
yeah.
saying,
That's what he
yeah,
would say.
he's like, you don't want to hurt anybody and blah blah blah. No, if somebody's coming after you or your family, you fucking kill them and you burn them to death as slowly as possible.
That
so
sounds
that
like
they
Yondu
like
talking.
that's right, damn straight.
Hey, we got Jedi Master
But-
EJ drunk typing. Get a Jedi's.
But like that bothered me a lot in this one. Like they were just so like, you don't want to hurt anybody. You don't want to hurt. No, these fucking people are coming to kill you. Yeah, I don't want to hurt anybody. No, but if somebody comes to kill my family, I'm gonna fucking kill you. You're dead.
Yeah,
Like,
she pretty
and if
much she pretty
yeah.
much figures that out. It's when she sees herself, her reflection, after she just roasted everyone in the building. She saw herself and was like, I don't want to be a killer. I'm just a little girl.
Too late.
Yeah, but
Too late.
Yeah,
like-
you already killed everyone.
you're still the most powerful one in the room. Like, sorry, like but like, yeah, if you're like, that's the light you're given. Like, if somebody's coming to hurt your family, you don't make those fucking
Well, I'm gonna
pleas
pick.
of the men.
I'm gonna pick Carrie for the winner. By the way,
I am as well.
all right. Boom. All right. Let's see here. Well, which one had a better cast? Yeah, Melissa says, "Do not piss off Curtis."
Don't just don't come after my family, and you'll be fine. Like, life will be beautiful
You'll be
for
fine.
everyone.
But you fuck with this family, it's all over.
And as long as everybody lives by that creed, then you're fine. Like the world will be okay.
You
Don't
guys
come for my
realize
family.
You have the same last name.
Exactly. Don't fuck with his family.
Don't fuck
met-
with Clint.
You mess
You
with
fuck
me,
with Clint. You
you're
fuck with
dead.
me.
Yes, you wouldn't like Curtis when he's angry. He has a healing factor that's faster than Wolverine's.
Dip him in some acid.
So, better cast? What do you think?
I mean, I'm gonna have to go with Carrie on this one.
Zac Efron. I'm not gonna vote for
I'll vote for
No,
Efron,
no,
but
no.
he did a damn good job. I
Chloe.
mean, but
Chloe.
besides him, like,
I think
there wasn't much going on in that film. Like the girl did fine, the little girl did fine, Rainbird did fine, but we all wanted to be Danny Trejo, and the mom did actually pretty great. I don't remember her name, but
I'm just gonna say, if you got Julianne Moore, she kind of trumps everyone in this whole in both movies.
Chloe's
Right.
even
Yeah.
great. I mean, Chloe is.
Yeah.
Chloe was really good too. I'm gonna.
I guess I should be closer.
I think Carrie. I'm going with
Yep.
Carrie.
I'll go Carrie.
What do we got here in the comments?
This is the one time I'll vote for Carrie.
Like I said, Curtis has enough milk. Maybe it was just a little bit of Zac Efron's Mickey Mouse Club house morals slipping through. Ooh-wee.
Mickey Mouse morals. That is. There's your new punk band.
Mickey Mouse morals. Let's
Right
see
there.
here.
That's fine, but they're not as good as Voodoo Booty.
Voodoo Booty. Or what was it? Voodoo. Is it Boogie? I think it's.
No, it's Voodoo Booty, dude.
It is Booty.
All right.
Put your stranger thing on my wang, cause I really wanna sing about your
Oh,
culo
gosh.
and your coochie, cause you got that voodoo booty, voodoo booty.
On repeat.
Which movie is better looking? Which movie looks better? Which was a better looking film?
That's Carrie. That is Carrie.
I'm
Because
gonna-
they had all the funding. Much more funding.
yeah, I thought
Yeah, that's what.
they're
Yeah,
both
I mean,
cheap
it's Carrie.
movies.
Yeah.
It's Carrie, but but I don't. That's what I mean. I don't understand what happened with Firestarter. Like, it was the first hour was good. Like, and it's a Bloomhouse. You know, Bloomhouse is good at turning franchises around horror wise. They make good stuff. Like, and then the first hour was like, it was good. And then, but like, then they were like,
Something
"Damn,
happened.
we're done here. We're fucking done." Yeah, like that's.
We
I don't
ran
know
out
what
of
happened
money.
here.
Ran out of
Maybe-
money.
Maybe that's what happened.
yeah,
They're
I
like,
guess so. Like-
yeah, we're out of money.
We've
but-
made
Shit.
2/3 of this film. We ran out of
What
money.
do,
Yeah.
what do you want to do now? We could just shoot the rest there. We could just shoot the rest there, and we could just have her kill everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay.
You got
Cinder block? Yeah, cinder block.
yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll just burn everybody to the ground. Okay.
Just take a picture of a flame and move it from my fingertips
Yeah.
away from that. Like, we'll just move film around.
That's an excellent idea.
Or someone got COVID. Like Nelson. So-
Yeah.
someone got COVID. Like Efron got COVID.
The
and they're like, "I just
graphics guy
fucking
got sick.
in this fucking thing. Yeah.
That's funny.
Fire started.
I mean, it
Fire
really
started.
did. God damn, it pissed me off so much.
Drop some blood and boom, cutscene. We'll just do the assumed violence and cut.
Which one do you think was a better looking? Better looking.
I'm gonna have to go with Carrie, man. And like it and it looked, and as we talked about earlier, which shouldn't matter, but it does, like felt more like the story. You know, like again, so things like Carrie. I don't want to say it's timeless, because even the thing of the girls throwing the tampons and recording it like that's assault nowadays. That's bullying. You're gonna get kicked out of school. Like, that's not. I'm a teacher. Like, that's not gonna. Like, it's not gonna fly. Like, but the story of the underdog being and then getting her vengeance, like everybody's felt like that at some point in their lives. Even if you're like the jock superhero guy, he's got some bad point in his life.
We got a comment that says Curtis is being creepy again, talking about Carrie being good looking.
I didn't talk about Carrie being. Well, that was like 30 minutes ago. Like, what are you talking about?
Are you talking about Chloe Grace Moretz again?
She's just a beautiful. I'm just saying she's a beautiful person. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Zach.
It's okay. To
I
like
just
her
said it.
now.
Fuck Zac Efron. Like, he's a beautiful person. He can't help it. It's just we know the scientific meanings of beautiful. Like, you have facial symmetry, and you have things that remind people of youth. Like, that's things
You're a
that remind
huge
people
Mickey
of youth.
Mouse Club fan boy.
I don't
aren't
know
you?
what that is. Like,
You watch Zac Efron all your life.
No.
You're like, I can't wait till this guy gets old enough
I mean, he's a
so I
beautiful
can
human
fawn
being.
all
Like,
over
I just,
him and Chloe.
I'm not gay, but like that, he's a beautiful human being. Like, I can't. Like, I'm not. Like, just.
He's got great
Like-
eyebrows. I agree.
He's
good
got great
eyebrows.
everything. Like, he's just gorgeous. Like, I can't help it. Like, like it's just, if you just want to see people doing stuff that are good looking. Like,
you know what's
if you got a bunch of
interesting?
ugly,
I was gonna talk about Carrie's special effects if we talk even about the original film. So the
Okay.
original special effects of Carrie
Yeah.
were all practical, of course. We're
Right.
not talking about crazy graphics. Not true of Firestarter. So which one looks
right?
better?
Good point.
I mean, Carrie just has
Well-
basic, better practical to
Yeah.
come from. Firestarter is always going to look bad.
I mean, what you're saying about Firestarter the original a few minutes ago, like people in 20 years are gonna be like, the new Firestarter is so bad. The 2020 version or whatever, 2022 version was so great. Like they're gonna be like,
Right.
no,
That's the one.
I thought that everything in Carrie was pretty good. Like,
Well, they had to do it right.
yeah, I mean
They focused on that
Yeah.
because everybody would have been disappointed if it was done bad. Firestarter,
Yeah.
no one gives a about Firestarter.
Yeah,
Hey, that's true.
Carrie, that is a good point. That is a good point. Carrie's a straight up horror legend. The reason, literally, the reason that Jason, baby Jason, jumps out of the lake in Friday the 13th, #1, is because they ended the movie and they're like, we need a Carrie moment, like that's the only reason that scene is in there. Like, Carrie is a straight up horror movie legend, and Firestarter's not. So, like, you do have a good point there. Like Carrie's always going to hold more prestige. Like,
Yeah,
but
but you
it's
do
just
have
kinda better. It's
kid
just
Drew
kinda
Barrymore.
No,
who was in
the original.
in Poltergeist? Yeah.
No, we killed.
Huh?
No.
Oh, that's not the same girl. That was Firestarter. The other girl is a different girl. My bad. You're like, nope.
Have you already done a Poltergeist versus?
Poltergeist versus Carrie?
Do 13 ghosts versus Poltergeist.
Poltergeist versus.
Do some cool ghost.
I don't know. All right, we're going to thrills. Let's which one had better music?
I don't know.
Bobby, we're doing E.T. versus Predator next week. I didn't
Drew
notice.
Barrymore. Oh, she's saying Drew Barrymore is in E.T.
Oh yeah,
that's what we're thinking. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't notice the music in either film.
No, me neither.
It wasn't.
Ty.
It wasn't a character.
Ty, we're out. All right. Acting. Which one had better acting? Zac Efron was pretty good.
No, it's Carrie.
He was good. Man. He was pretty good. But
he was good. But
Julianne Moore.
But she wasn't as good as the original lady. Like, the original lady was
she was
fucking terrifying.
F that original lady, Julianne Moore.
You can't beat her. I mean, that's Oscar.
She did. I'm telling you, I don't know who the fucking original lady was, but she did beat Julianne Moore. Julianne Moore is amazing, but like,
yeah, she wins in any contest where you're talking about.
Well,
acting.
she's not in this contest. The original lady is not in this contest.
But y'all are bringing it up. Like, I didn't bring it up. Y'all brought it up.
Well, she's in the remake. I don't know which one you guys are talking about, but which one are you comparing?
This is only the remake versus the remake.
Okay.
And Silverhawk wasn't that good.
Piper Laurie.
Silverhawk.
What was
Rainbird?
Golden Eagle? Oh yeah, Rainbird. He wasn't that great. He was just meh.
No, and so they gave him extra powers too. Like, again, so it's hard to compare it when you know the original, when you know the book,
the
and
weight
stuff like that
carries.
Because Rainbird didn't have any powers in the book or the movie, the original movie.
Inquisitor. He's like from Star Wars.
He was just
Inquisitor.
And so, like, what are we asking? What is best acting?
I'm just alone now. Just full theater.
No, I'm here. I'm here.
Dang, I should leave.
But like,
that would be really fucking funny if you just got up and walked away.
All right, bye guys.
This is the Aaron Show. But I mean, like kind of, yeah. Because literally the first one, all they had kind of was Efron. The little girl was fine, but
we were looking at the cast here.
Yeah, George C. Scott. That's a good.
In the original, yeah.
Yeah, it's a good cast.
And that's in the original, in the book, like, all he wanted to do was kill a child, and it was so fucking creepy. Like, that's all he was like. I've never killed a kid before. I want to kill a kid, and this is the fucking kid to kill. Like, I don't want to just kill a kid because, well, whatever. He's like, but this girl can set anything on fire. So if I'm gonna kill any kid, it's gonna be this kid. And like that was like it was a motivation in the book. Like it was creepy as hell.
Which movie made you want to take karate lessons more?
Where'd you come up with this question?
Oh, don't worry about that. So,
like, are you more
Carrie.
afraid of one, and so you're gonna take karate lessons because you're more afraid of this other girl than this girl?
You
Is that
answer
what the
it
question
however
is?
you want. The questions exist. You answer them how you want.
I didn't even know I wanted karate
I'm gonna
lessons.
I'm gonna go with Carrie because I don't think karate lessons do any good against a fire starter.
You could drop kick Firestarter. She's tiny.
Maybe.
Yeah, but
I'd
you
run
can't-
up and
you
just kick
can't-
her away
Could you,
over
though?
the hill. Maybe.
Could you?
Could you?
Wouldn't even need karate for it. Just run up before she can even react.
So
Punt. Just
there-
punt off into the distance.
now
Carrie
there
would see
is
me coming. Carrie would see me coming.
so there's a sequel coming out to Firestarter.
Yes,
The
I have
one that they
Texas
just made
tattooed on my arm.
they-
By the way,
they bombed. The one that bombed. They just made a sequel for it called Firestarter 2, but it ends like in 15 seconds because Aaron just comes and whoops her ass. Like
Yeah.
it's over.
Real quick. Finished.
Yeah.
The end.
Bobby,
Roll credits. Punt.
Bobby and I are on the same page. You'd get French fried before you got anywhere close to it. So I'm gonna go with
Oh,
I'm gonna go with Carrie.
really?
If
Yeah,
you're
like-
lucky, you might be able to get a
Like she's
roundhouse.
throwing a TV at you.
Yeah, you can roundhouse kick that TV out of the way. You know, you can't do that with fire. You just burn up. But with the you
Yeah, you can't kick fire.
can't roundhouse kick fire.
What belt in karate is necessary to?
You don't even need a belt.
Are you keeping? Is this a tally where Firestarter?
It's getting fucking roasted.
It's getting
Demolished. Yep.
fire done.
Firestarter's
getting roasted.
How do you like that? How do you like them apples?
Gosh, this is the worst.
She's gonna get pissed off in a minute and burn everyone to the ground. So don't worry.
I voted for her.
Oh,
Just remember that, please,
okay. Here's one.
when we're dying. What is it?
Which movie is the better Christmas movie?
Well, that's easily Carrie.
And why would you say so?
Why? What's your logic behind that?
There are more decorations. There's more
Yeah.
decorations in Carrie. So
Maybe
in
the-
general.
Much more
All the
religious
red,
movie.
all the red from you know.
I could make up any number of reasons.
You could say.
but
I mean, you can make up
best
whatever you want.
decorations.
You gotta sell everybody on it.
Oh.
Ah, see,
Firestarter does have the fire.
yeah,
but-
fire starter by the fireplace. There you go.
Oh, good job, JB.
That's that. I mean, Carrie had better decorations. I'm gonna stand by my answer for that Christmas question.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire starter.
Bobby says Firestarter will help you keep warm. Oh, we got a good. Okay, maybe we can give
Firestarter.
Firestarter another point.
Fire starter. I think fire starter gets a point.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch Carrie on Christmas. Like, there's plenty. I watch Carrie probably once a year, the original, but I watch it probably once a year. But not on
Isn't that-
Christmas.
Isn't there?
I might put in the new.
I
might
forget.
put in
Isn't
new
that the
third.
holiday that they're? It's like the prom or what? What's in their holiday they're
It's
celebrating? in the
prom?
movie?
Yeah, it's prom.
So it's just like middle
It-
of summer.
Carrie,
Yeah.
fire starter finally got a point. Finally.
All right.
Yeah.
It
There you
deserves
go.
that. It deserves more than that, but it got one.
Finally.
She's a really cool, angry girl, by the way. That
Yeah.
girl, like you were saying.
Which let's see here. Which movie is a better date movie?
Ooh. So
I know which one I'd bone to, but I'm gonna let Curtis go first.
No,
The
you
one
go,
with
go.
all the he was gonna say the one with all the children.
Oh no, that's Curtis's answer. I'll wait for him to make that call.
If as long as they're beautiful, but not the ugly children, no.
Gross.
Like,
As long as wow. Wow.
go ahead, Aaron. Go ahead.
Oh no. No, I want to hear your
Which one is a
terrible
better
answer.
date movie?
So okay, so Firestarter has Zac Efron, which anybody looking at him is going to get in the mood. Period. However,
Okay.
Is he
I mean, it's
shirtless
just
in this
like
movie?
you can. I'm just that's life. Okay, but
I'm glad we're being real here.
yeah, I will. Yeah, if Zach's down, I'm down. I got to talk to wifey about it, but she'd probably
That's
be
your
like, "Yeah, I'm
cheat?
okay as
That's
long
your
as I can
one
watch."
cheat?
I
Zac
guess so.
Efron.
Damn it! I just said it live, so I guess I should. But but like, what the hell are we talking about?
Which one's a better date movie?
It turned
movie.
into who are you gonna bone first, but
One's got Zac Efron, but Carrie is like, I would say the remake of Carrie with Tommy being so great. Like in the original, I love the original is much better. I'm all on board with the original, but with Tommy being more of a character in the new one and being so great, like that's kind of the dating movie. Like that's the guy you want. I want to date that Tommy.
wouldn't that
Oh,
you
it's so
know?
romantic. He put
Like,
her
Yeah,
corsage on.
Yeah.
But what if it's too
And-
much shade and now you look bad on your date because you're no
Never gonna
Zac
happen.
Efron?
Never gonna happen. No. Yeah. Not. I mean, for somebody else, they can worry about that, but I'm all right.
All right, I guess we got to go
But-
Carrie on this one. Oh, wait a minute. You said Zac Efron.
No. I was
I
saying,
was
you
saying
get, as
that.
long as you get over that.
So are you? Who do you think should get the point?
I'm saying Carrie. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because like Tommy's such a great. That's what I mean. He's such a great person in the remake. Like, he's not there just to be a shithead. He's not. He's just being genuine and like, I don't care. Like whatever. Like you're a person. Like I just want to treat you like a person. And she's like amazed. She's like, oh my god. And it's like, that's fucking how horrible life is. Is like, I just want to treat you like a human being. And they're like, people are like, oh, that's oh my god.
Oh my god.
Which movie made you hungrier?
You know that pig blood. That's a taste. Gosh.
Bacon or
Yeah, what are the choices?
flame broiled? Which one made you?
I'll give this one too, Firestarter, because they were on the road most of the time, and who knows how good they got to eat. I'll give it to Firestarter.
Okay.
Also, they take her out for ice cream
Oh, there's barbecue involved.
That's right. That's true
and
too.
barbecue.
Yeah.
Yep, ice cream and barbecue. There you go.
You could just snap your fingers and like cook some meat. I'd be down.
Yep.
Pig's blood, not as tasty to hear about.
I hear it's a delicacy, but
Don't
not
knock
for
it
me.
till you tried it.
Snort some pig's blood.
Right. Let's see here.
Who generates these questions?
The question life
Life.
question generator.
Life.
If you were on a flight and you only had one movie, which one would you pick?
Ooh.
Yeah, see. I would do Firestarter because it's like Carrie being a remake. You already kind of know the story, so you're not like there to.
Yeah, but you're kind of waiting for it to
I
happen.
know. It's hard to say. I was gonna say Firestarter because it would be like a new thing. What are you whispering, Curtis? I can hear you.
I think I would watch Carrie. Oh, man, it's a mixed bag here. If you can only watch one of these movies in the theater, but then also, do I want to be watching like, on a fucking plane? Do I want to be watching
Something else.
Julianne Moore cutting herself and being all dark and terrible mom.
So
no,
I mean, Firestarter's probably more socially acceptable
Firestarter for me.
because nothing happens, but like Carrie's just a better movie. Like I'd rather rewatch it again because like it's not as good as the original, but it is true to the story.
You talking about Carrie?
Yeah.
So you're picking Carrie?
I'm gonna go Carrie. I don't care. Like look at
I
me.
don't
I'm already all tattooed up. People are looking at me anyway. Like
If I was on an airplane, I might rather want to watch Firestarter because that's like there's people that are looking over your shoulder and stuff. Like
Can't worry about them.
they're all looking at me anyway. Anytime I've gotten randomly selected for a search, which is every time I go on an airplane, like, and I don't understand. Like, I'm
You're a
always
big dangerous white dude.
randomly selected, and it's like I have tattoos on my hands. Like why would I be a threat? They'd be like, look for the guys with triangles on their hands, and they're like, okay, we got him. He's right here. Like
There he
I
is.
don't understand. Yeah, yep,
you couldn't
that's
get
the
away
guy.
from us, Curtis.
But every time I'm randomly selected.
Okay, gang,
So-
in the chat, we need your help. Starter and Carrie remakes. Which movie would you watch if you were on an airplane? If you're on an airplane, remember, people can see over your shoulder.
I was gonna say, I mean, have you never seen the other movie? There's just some setups to this.
I'm saying
question.
right now, if you were to go to there, if I had to drop you off at the airport and you're to board a plane and they only got time to watch one movie.
Well, have I seen the other one?
I don't know. Have you seen it?
Doesn't
Have you seen either of them?
You.
What's the premise
right now.
here?
Have you seen either of
right
them?
now?
I don't even know.
That's the only
I
two
would
movies they
definitely-
got.
See, and that's what I was saying is like Carrie. I kind of already know Carrie.
Did you
But
see?
Firestarter. I
Have
would
you
watch.
have you seen the Carrie remake?
Yeah, the old one is so hard to watch. It's
Have you seen
very
the?
slow.
You've seen the new one?
Yeah, that's the. Yeah.
Have you seen the new Firestarter?
Yeah.
What if
I will say Firestarter was less interesting to me than Carrie. But
There you go.
So the question
I'm
is,
trying to back Firestarter here.
if the question is, if I was like, hey man, do you want to watch a movie, Carrie or Firestarter?
Right.
But we're on a plane and we're in the air and there's
Why
other
can't
people.
Why can't we be in your living room?
Because that's not the question.
Yeah.
Which one? Which?
What-
Which?
Trying to change the. Trying to
Which
change-
one would it be?
What if I was in a tower made of crystals watching
What am I
whatever movie
wearing? What am
want?
I wearing at the time?
If you had telekinesis and you could only watch one movie, which one would it be? I'm.
It looks like Firestarter's winning for the airplane. It looks
Yeah,
like it.
we're going with. You'd think you wouldn't want to be thinking about fire on an airplane, but you know,
True. Yeah.
well,
you people are weird.
But after you finish the movie, you're like looking at all the little girls. Like
at
you know,
least we're
what
not
you
thinking
want
about.
You're looking at all the
12-year-old
little
Chloe.
girls. So why are you gonna make it weird?
to do. Oh my
12-year-old
god!
Chloe
Come
over
on.
I
I spent
will
like 30 minutes
oogle-
talking about how hot Zac Efron is, and then all of a sudden, like because I said two things, everybody's like, "Oh yeah."
It's okay, dude. We're just giving you a hard time because it's funny to make you uncomfortable. We're like,
Great actress.
Curtis, we don't want you to. Let's see here.
You have more of these. There's
Oh,
more
there's
questions.
there's plenty. Okay,
Dear Lord.
which movie had a better villain?
Hmm. I like
Go ahead. No,
I
go-
like Drizzle Eagle, really.
Huh?
Rainbird. Whatever you call him.
Rainbird is his name. You had Portia Doubleday playing Chris Hargens, who's a girl that hung the pig's blood.
Mm.
She's a pretty damn good villain.
I would say the villain in Carrie is the mom, and Julianne Moore
Yeah.
knocked it out of the park.
I don't think she's the villain.
She's definitely the
Don't.
antagonist.
She's the cause of all of Carrie Carrie's problems.
But she also cuts herself. She's fucked up. She doesn't know.
yeah, she is.
She's
but she's still
I
a
don't think she's the villain.
That
I
doesn't
think
not make her.
I
the villain.
think Chris Hargan's the one that the last one to get killed in this movie, who hung the pig blood, and who was the
No.
asshole plastic girl. She's the villain. I think.
And but she's not the last one to get killed. The mom is the last one to get killed.
Is she? Oh yeah, you're
Yep.
right. The second to last person to get killed.
I mean, you're right. She's a major antagonist, but like the mom is the villain. Like because that like
Mm-hmm.
she can get away from Chris Hargan. She can run. She can like go home. But she can't get away from her fucking mom. So
Yeah.
like that. That's the scariest part.
That's tough.
Of any version of Carrie, I would say the mom is the scariest fucking part of any version of Carrie. Like everybody knows shitty people. Everybody gets picked on to some degree or another. Like some more than others. Like I'm sorry.
What's that?
What
Is that other movie with Sharon Stone as the crazy mom?
Are you talking about Basic Instinct?
I think that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, that's the kind of intensity.
The one where she shows her vagina?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that she's not. I don't think she's not a crazy mom, and that I was making a joke.
No, but it's like a kind of the overbearing, crazy.
Sliver?
Yeah.
I guess
You can't
woman
get away from
character or like
Is
evil
it-
woman character.
Is it Sliver
No, I think you got it.
with Billy Baldwin?
Sliver. I haven't thought about that
No.
movie forever.
That's super.
I don't know, but in the chat they're saying Firestarter, Rainbird, Carrie, her mom. So those are the villains according to Roberta. But which movie had the worst villain? Yep, and I think Bobby's agreeing with you. It would be Carrie's mom.
Yeah, I mean, you just like she's the scariest part of every version
mom.
of Carrie. Even the book, the original, the new one, in my opinion, like that's the scariest part because this thing, like, look at Firestarter's dad and how great he is in both versions. Like he's like this, caring. He's like, we're gonna make you better. We're gonna do this, and he just wants her to feel normal. And then you look at Carrie, who has pretty much the same power or whatever, but like. And her mom is like that. Like she's so fucking terrible. Like it's just the worst thing. Like it's terrifying.
Hey, what's up, dude?
Hey, I'm all here alone, and I have to say, I have to go.
Oh man,
the Aaron versus hour. I'm gonna have to leave you to this final score yourself.
well,
I'm sorry, and I would love to be here forever and talk forever with you.
dude, thanks for hanging out with us. I'll let you just get up and leave us in
Mosey on out.
in a dramatic fashion.
Unfortunately, I have to go eat some food tonight. But no, it's been fun. I guess I will tune in to see who wins. Although we know it's going to be Firestarter.
You're gonna have to.
It's going to be Firestarter. It's going to be Firestarter. Anyway, I love you guys.
Cool, man. Take it easy, and we'll see you next time.
All right, cool. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, dude.
Hey, brother.
Hey, that was weird.
Something happened.
Yeah, he just got up and left, and now
That fuck.
now we're left. There we go. Yeah. So now we're down to one of the last two questions.
Okay.
That's not the question. That's not the question either. This is the question. Which had better fight stunts or choreography?
Carrie. I mean, I don't remember.
Absolutely, Carrie.
Yeah, I don't
easy.
remember anything happening Firestarter besides setting people on fire.
All right. And then, how about this? Which movie deserves a sequel? That's the last question, by the way. Which movie deserves a sequel?
Not the remakes, of course, but both of the originals have had sequels. I literally tried watching the sequel to Firestarter, which was a TV miniseries, which is about 3 or 4 hours long. It just I couldn't. It wasn't good. The Carrie sequel, which was bad, but
I didn't even
good
know
at the same time. Yeah, Carrie the Rage 2. It's on free on Prime, I think. Like it ties itself into the original. It's a daughter from Carrie's father's line, and like they do their best to tie it in and to the existing framework.
Yeah.
And it's really good until it's not, and it gets so 90s. It's like oh my god, oh man, oh what, oh my, like, and then it's just like okay, it sucks. But like it's not a bad, it's really not a just this fucking horrible movie. I deserves a sequel. I would like to see a grown up Firestarter because it ends. Both of them end on a kind of cliffhanger, and everybody's been wanting Stephen King to write a sequel to Firestarter. He has not yet, but so I'm gonna go Firestarter on this one. I would like to see a
Firestarter sequel.
A good Firestarter.
Yeah, I'd like to see what happens to her when she grows up.
Right. Yes. Yeah. What she can actually do. Yeah.
Let's see. Chloe, what do you think? Which one would you like to see get a sequel? Chloe? Which one would you like to see get a sequel? Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah?
Okay. That makes sense.
Do you think Carrie should get a sequel? Yeah? Do you think Firestarter should get a sequel? Yeah? Yeah?
Well,
okay.
That makes sense.
Oh!
That makes sense.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Man, she really feels very passionate about that. We're going to have to go with, I think, Firestarter. I mean, that's obvious. So. I mean, it looks like Carrie, made the whole house come down anyway.
Carrie's dead. Yeah. It is. Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But Firestarter, she's a toddler when she's doing all this, practically. And I would like to see what she's doing as a grown woman. If she gets away, she's able to do some serious stuff, and then it might turn into a whole nother cool story of her being on the run and doing stuff similar to her dad. She might have a kid who ends up with the powers or whatever. It could turn into a cool thing.
Or they make her a weapon, and then they catch her and they make her a weapon, and then then she's realizes what's going on, and you could do a ton with it. It's just,
there's a lot. And it's also interesting to see what's going to happen with her relationship with Rainbird, because she ends up leaving with him, and he's like, okay, I have to take care of this kid because she's special. Which the mom told him, look, you're going to see that this kid's special, and then he sees it, and it's like, oh, yeah. I think definitely the winner is Firestarter on that, which doesn't help much on the points situation.
Yeah, but it doesn't make it.
But it helps a little.
Not much. Yeah.
I was still. Yeah, we've got 4, 8, 9 against 5.
Yeah.
Yep.
A
That's
little bit of an ass whooping.
that's definitely an ass whooping, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
In the original he tried to kill her and she killed him. Well,
Right. That's what I mean. Like they changed it for the new one. I don't know why, other than expedience. Like watch it, Bobby. It's not like,
or
but
maybe
like
they're priming it for a sequel. Maybe that's the whole point.
maybe, but this one didn't make any money either. Like there's not going to be like in yeah, that's what I mean. The original, it made a lot of sense, like what was going on. And this one, it built up so much and it was so great. And then like 30 minutes, and it was like the last 30 minutes were just like, this is the fucking end of the movie. And you didn't know, like, why would she go with the guy that killed her mom? Like, but in the original, like, he pretended to be the janitor and snuck in and like pretended to be her friend and did all this stuff. And that's how it was in the book too, like he befriended her, like, uh, undercover, and then tried to do all this stuff. Like in this one, it was just like, I killed my mom.
Yeah, I'm surprised she didn't roast his ass. I guess she knew that she was all alone because
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
because her dad was. She's like, shit.
And it's fucking yeah, and the horse.
Like, what am I gonna do? And the horse. So awesome. Well, I guess we have a winner.
Carrie wins it.
The winner is Carrie.
There you go, baby. I won't make fun of you.
Yeah, because she'll fucking light your ass on fire. Carrie is the winner. Why does it say everything? Oh, because I have this stupid thing on. It doesn't matter. Holy crap, gang. Carrie won. Holy moly. Boom.
That was right.
Was that a yawn?
I don't know.
Can't be yawning, dude.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can. Holy crap, man. Well, these were two exciting movies. I like these two movies. It was fun watching them. And
It was, yeah.
noise, says Melissa Kennedy. We're gonna have dude, it's on for next week. Next week, E.T. versus Predator. This is the most exciting lineup of the entire show that we've had yet. I can't wait to make the poster for this. E.T. versus Predator. This is fucking great. Both movies will be fun to watch on the plane, Curtis. Don't you have a fun week planned this week?
I do. I'm going to Vegas this week.
Why don't you tell the gang? Yeah, you're going to Vegas?
Yeah, school is out, and wifey and I are going to Vegas. Our anniversary was Wednesday of this past week.
Anniversary air horn right there.
Yep, 15 years, baby. We got married in Vegas. We got married at Planet Hollywood, so we're going back to stay there and hopefully have a blast.
Hell yeah, man! That's gonna be. I almost was going to Vegas. I was gonna go do I was gonna go cover a UFC esports event, but it didn't pan out. But yeah, I was gonna be like, so how does it feel to win this esports version of a UFC tournament? How many Hot Pockets do you eat a week to train for this competition? How many hours of UFC do you play to get you ready for this? To all those haters out there that told you should go get a job instead of playing video games all the time, what do you have to say to them? And then they'll be like, how do you like them apples? So, but no, actually, I'm not doing any of that. I'm gonna stay here and wish for Curtis to have a great time in Vegas. Play some blackjack, have some drinks.
You can just call in sick and come to Vegas with us. Like, come on, guys. Come on.
That would probably be awkward. I'm like, you're like, hey, your wife's like, hey man, hey, you want to go to do this? And we're like, sorry, I'm gonna go play blackjack with Clint. That wouldn't talk about movies.
Yeah, you might get in trouble a little bit. Yeah,
Yeah, man,
So then it'd be good.
I already eat up your time enough in the week. Now this week she gets you all to herself. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So Bobby says, happy anniversary, Curtis. Happy anniversary
Thank
for
you,
me.
lovely lady.
Hell yeah.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you guys
15
so much.
years.
That's a
That
lot of years.
lady. That lady. So we've been married 15 years. We've been together about 20. She's put up with this for 15 years.
For 20 years.
She's
Holy cow.
legally had to. She's legally though for 15. She's legally had to put up with this for 15 years.
That's a lot.
We need to get her a medal. Like,
Yeah, man. Where'd Jedi go? Jedi out? Oh. Well, thank you guys as always for hanging out with us every Friday. We love you guys, and I think we're gonna pull the plug and call it a night. So next week, E.T. versus Predator. This is my favorite one so far. I'm excited about this. Yeah, and of course
it's gonna be a tough one, actually.
Yeah, it'll be good. I mean, it'll be cool. We'll get to go through those watch those movies, and then realize, hey, these are some good stories. So it'll be fun. But yeah, and we'll also be doing the everything EEN, the everything entertainment news. I don't know if you guys noticed in the chat, I changed my channel name to Clint Likes Everything officially. So that's my official name. So pretty cool. Yes, Melissa says her patients can legally drink next year. This is true.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Well, cool. Well, we're gonna get the hell out of here. Guys, be sure to like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and we'll see you next time.